Well, hello, my beautiful friends. My name is Pretty Lotus Blossom, and welcome to Ancient Heart Awakening. I haven't posted a new video in a really long time, and I am committed to resurrecting my YouTube channel. So thank you for being here with me. It means a great deal to me. Today's pick a card reading is Messages from Spirit, and I have 3 piles, which I will show you in a moment, and you can pause the video to pick your pile. For those of you who choose through crystal, we have pile 1 is the lapis lazuli or lapis lazuli. Pile 2 will be this beautiful amethyst cluster. And for pile 3, we have the desert rose selenite, which is one of my favorites. Anyways, feel free to pause the video so that you can take your time choosing, and I will see you at your reading. Hello there, pile 1, and welcome to your reading. This is for everyone who chose the lapis lazuli, or this is what the back of the card deck looks like. It's the Crystal Vision Tarot deck. I went ahead and pre-shuffled your cards. I will pull more cards during the reading, but I wanted to go ahead and jump into your reading right away. So I'm going to show you the cards that came out, and then we'll get into your reading. So we have the Magician, the Knight of Pentacles, the Tower, the 8 of Pentacles, and the lovely 10 of Cups, which is very beautiful energy. So pile 1, you are trying to manifest something right now. I assume that it is very important to you, and it is taking its time getting here. I can see that with the Knight of Pentacles, and I imagine that can be a little bit frustrating. You know, sometimes when we're working on manifest something, one of the best things we can do is surrender to divine timing and really just focus on what it feels like to already have our manifestation. Like, what does it feel like? What does it taste like? Is it something tangible? Can you feel it? Like, being in the energy of your manifestation is already here. It's already happened, and giving thanks for that. With this Tower moment, I'm gonna, Spirit, why is the Tower here? Okay, that's a lot of cards. So the 5 of Swords came out to clarify. Tower and the 5 of Swords. If you have had a argument or some sort of conflict recently that has rattled your cage, I know that those types of moments can be really difficult when you're going through them, but the important thing to remember is to ground your energy and not to let little hiccups derail you from your alignment and being in your heart, because life is going to happen, right? And it's not about if, but when, and in how you respond in those moments when everything seems to be falling apart around you. Remember that it's happening for you, not to you. A lot of times we build our houses, and we figuratively, on sand. And in order for us to make space for what we want to come through, the old has to be swept away so that we can rebuild on solid foundations. And that's really what I'm feeling with this Tower moment, that, maybe it highlighted some areas of your life that weren't in alignment with the vibration of love, and it was the old energy. And in order for this to be cleared out of your energetic field so that you don't manifest it anymore, it all had to come falling down around you. And in those moments, it can be difficult to remember that, you know, it's happening for you. And it's being grateful for the awakening moment, for the opportunity, right, to rebuild. Under the Eight of Pentacles, because I pulled a bunch of cards while I was talking, it's clarified by the Devil. So I really feel like the Tower moment is helping you to clear out, you know, behaviors that are no longer serving your highest good, connections that are no longer serving your highest good. It could be friendships, relationships, toxic substances, addictions, any of that is holding you back from manifesting this beautiful Ten of Cups energy that's now clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. And I really feel that the most important thing you can do right now as you wait for this manifestation to come through is to focus on balancing your energy, grounding your energy, and being in alignment within yourself. Because ultimately, the thing that you're after is not the manifestation, it's alignment. And I know that can be hard to feel fulfilled in, because it's something I struggle with as well. You know, there are many things that I want to work on manifesting, and I have to remind myself, I'm not trying to manifest this certain thing, it's alignment that I'm after. So going within, meditating, going for walks, whatever it is that helps you be at peace in your inner world and in your heart, not relying on substances or shopping or, you know, chasing after romantic interests to make you feel better, but, you know, focusing on your healing and being in a vibration of, you know, it's already happened, and being balanced. And because you have this really beautiful, like, I know that you're working on manifesting this Ten of Cups, which, you know, doesn't necessarily have to be happily ever after with a family, but it does mean being in a place of like complete emotional fulfillment, whatever that looks like for you. But you're already in the Nine of Pentacles. And this is beautiful energy, because this woman, look at her, whether you're male or female, look at how, like, she's happily singing and abundant in her garden, you know? She's boss, she's queen, she's capable of doing anything that she sets her heart to. And she has so much already that she's manifested and achieved. And, you know, remember that you've already achieved so much, and you've come so far, and your Ten of Cups is right there around the corner. You know, you don't know what's around the corner for you. And I feel that it's really important for you to focus on gratitude in this present moment and being in balance. That's Six of Pentacles, you know, like, you have maybe a little bit of chaotic energy, you know, so finding that inner balance within yourself. And, you know, one of the things that I like to do when I'm working on balancing my energy, which is a daily thing, is, you know, I do these mini meditations. They last anywhere from 45 seconds to 5 minutes. And I just drop into my body. I place my hands on my heart, and I focus on deep breathing, and I send my energy and my intention down into the heart of Mother Earth. And I listen and feel and surround myself in her heartbeat, and I just let everything fall away. And you know, that's been really helping me to be balanced throughout my day. And that's even something that I'm doing when I'm walking, like a walking meditation. Meditation doesn't always have to be I'm sitting on my pillow and I have my back super straight and I've got my music on and my candles are lit. And you know, it can be something that you're doing in the moment. You can do it anywhere. And that's why having a meditation practice is so beautiful, because it's something you take with you wherever you're going, right? You could be in a really crowded restaurant having a moment, and bringing yourself back to that calm, peaceful energy will really help you just ground in the moment and release your anxiety. Last card I'm going to pull before we move into the oracle cards is the Ace of Wands. So you have just like some super fiery, passionate new beginning coming in here. Like the new energy is on its way to you. You don't have anything to worry about. There's nothing to worry about. You are like, I really think of the Nine of Pentacles as like very Empress energy, very fertile, very abundant, you know, a lot to be grateful for. And focusing on the things that you have that you're grateful for will help you manifest this new beginning, because you're not looking at what you don't have and say, because, you know, when you're manifesting and you look at, well, I don't have it, that's just affirming to the universe that you don't have it. And so you're creating not having it, right? But when you focus on what you're grateful for and you are in the energy of it already being yours, then it's just a matter of divine timing when everything lines up perfectly for it to blossom in your life. You know it's coming. You already know. I don't need to tell you this. You already know that it's coming. You just doubting it a little bit. And maybe that's what this devil energy is, you know, that doubt and that fear that you need to release so that this new beginning can come swooping in. And just, you know, when it shows up, you're going to be like, I knew it. I knew that it was going to happen. How did I ever doubt it? You know? So let's get some advice. I'm going to pull from the Keepers of the Light Oracle deck. I have like so many Oracle card decks, and it's always like, which one do I pull from? So let's see what the Keepers of the Light have for you to help you. All right, that was a lot at once. Okay. So the first card that come flying out was Archangel Michael. Trusting heaven, you are safe. Angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. What did I just say? I love it when that happens in truth. So, you know, Archangel Michael's just coming in and saying, like, let go of your fear, darling, sweet angel. It's all working out. And, you know, they're asking you to have a little trust that it's going to work out. Then we have, I'm not going to try to pronounce this. I'm going to try to pronounce this, but again, I'm going to mess it up. Dwal Cool. There's a J in there. Dharma unfolding. Remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. And this just really makes me feel like the message here is, you know, it's a journey, it's not a destination, and you get to decide what that journey looks like. Is your journey going to be difficult, or is it going to be easy? Because you get to choose that. You get to choose your vibration in any and every moment. Are you choosing to stop and smell the roses in the morning and ground your energy and go for walks and listen to the beautiful birds singing and be grateful? You know, a lot of times we forget to be grateful for like hot water, or like, I have a car. That's awesome. I'm grateful for that. I have a house that I live in, you know, just whatever. All of those little creature comforts that we take for granted. Like, I'm eating some crackers right now and this is really amazing. Just, I know that could seem a little like, come on, do I really need to be grateful for the crackers? It's just, I'm exaggerating a little, but yes. Because having your gratitude practice means I'm grateful for everything. I'm grateful for all the moments. Even when, you're spending time with your family and you're a little annoyed at them, but reminding yourself that the time you have with them is precious. Just like you are. Master Jesus, forgiveness. I call him Yeshua. I have a hard time calling him Jesus. You are on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. Father healing is possible at this time. Who do you need to forgive to help release that energy that is holding you back? Is it yourself? Is it somebody else? Forgiveness is powerful. And then we have Freya, phases and cycles. There is a beginning within every ending. Illusions are revealed and released. So I feel this is just a reminder to honor the cycles in your life. As things leave, let them go with love and gratitude and forgiveness. And, make space for the new in your life. And as things are released, as they go, just being grateful for them. Thank you for teaching me what it was I needed to learn from this situation. I'm letting you go with love and gratitude, and you're the best. It could be an experience or a lesson that you're happy to see go. And there's nothing wrong with being like, really glad that that's over. Very grateful for the experience, but do not want to repeat. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with feeling that way. So my beautiful pile one, this is the reading that I have for you. I hope that it helped, and I will see you next time. Until then, I am sending you love and light and joy and grace and bliss, and namaste, my beautiful pile one. Well, hello, my lovely pile twos. Thank you for joining me for this reading. This is for everyone who chose the amethyst, this little amethyst cluster, and what's the name? The Lightseers Tarot. I was like, what's the name of this card deck? Which looks like this, the back of the deck. I pre-shuffled, so you don't have to awkwardly sit through me shuffling cards, and so we're gonna dive into your reading, and I will pull more clarifiers as I talk, and we'll get you some oracle cards at the end. So the first card that came out for you is the Empress. I just love this card. I love the energy of this card. And we have the Eight of Pentacles. What are you working on? Maybe you're working on becoming the Empress. And we have the Page of Pentacles. Honestly, I'm going to say that I love all of these cards because just look at them. They're so beautiful. The Sun. It's just, every time I see the sun, just like love bursts in my heart. And I hope that that's what you experience as well. Three of Pentacles. You are working on something, pile two. What is it? We gonna find out. Messages from Spirit. The Hanged Man. Look at her. She's an aerialist. Or they are an aerialist. I'm an aerialist. I just love Ariel. The Little Mermaid and Ariel Silks, Ariel art. And the Three of Cups. Okay, my immediate thought on this. Honestly, when I was shuffling, I was thinking about the Empress. Just connecting in with the Mother Goddess and her energy. And so I feel that right now, Spirit is reminding you that you are the goddess, that you are God, you are goddess, you are Spirit in human form. You are an avatar of love. You are Mother Nature. You are the divine. Remembering that you aren't a human meant to suffer on this planet. We came here to awaken and experience ascension and assist the planet in ascending, and all life and all humans and all everything everywhere. We came to ascend. We came to experience this awesome cosmic event that's happening. And this is you. This is who you are becoming. The goddess, Mama. She is powerful and receptive and balanced and nurturing and giving. And she knows how to bring her desires into the physical. And she acts for the highest good of all. And she takes care of everyone around her. And she is incredible and amazing and beautiful and just filled with love and light. And that is who you are becoming, male or female. The awakening we are going through on this planet at this particular moment, whenever this finds you, because it's happening, time is not, is feminine in nature. And you are becoming the goddess, the embodiment of the divine. And I could see you working on that. Sorry, I'm just not a fan when like a billion cards, like a stack of them fly out. I'm like, nope, we're gonna try that again. I understand that you have been through some difficult experiences. And I just want to remind you that those experiences brought you to where you are today. You know, you might look back on them and be like, man, I really wish that had not happened to me, but that led to your awakening. That led to you becoming this beautiful, powerful, receptive, divine avatar of love. And I can also see that you're overcoming. I'm pulling all the clarifies. I'm just going ahead, and you're unbecoming everything that, you know, like when you came here and you're a child and everything is magical and beautiful, and then the world gets in there and creeps in and things happen and trauma happens, and all of a sudden you're this broken shell of a person and you're like, what happened to me? And so you have to heal all of that and overcome it. Nobody could have done that but you. You are powerful. Think of the things that you have overcome and that you have healed, because that takes strength. Vulnerability takes strength. Deciding and choosing to heal instead of spinning your wheels in the fear and the pain and it takes incredible strength and light and power and devotion to decide that you aren't going to be that person anymore, because you know the truth of who you are. You know that you are this empress, and you know that there's something better for you. I'm speaking about all this because the Five of Pentacles came out. These experiences that left you out in the cold, these experiences that left you feeling hollow and hurt and like a victim, the experiences that ripped your heart out and made you feel like, why is this happening? When you heal those experiences, when you heal from that pain, you transmute it out of your energetic system. And you heal it not only for yourself, but for the whole planet. And you uplift everyone when you do that, which is why you are the goddess, why you are God, because you are healing for everyone. When you make those choices, you heal yourself, you heal your ancestors, you heal your family, you heal everyone, everywhere. That's how it works. The microcosm equals the macrocosm is vice versa. So when you heal something and overcome something, and you heal a soul wound that you've been carrying around for lifetime after lifetime, or that, you know, was passed down through you genetically through your DNA, you heal it for everyone, not just you. And that is an act of service. That is an act that is powerful. Next, we have the Eight of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. I talked for a long time just about the Empress. You're waiting for your ships to come in. You have something that you're working on that is going to lead to this powerful new beginning where you are this, goodness, all right, I'm gonna do it all. Bah, okay, here we have the King and Queen of Pentacles. Look at them. That balanced masculine and feminine energy, which could be a counterpart. We're never gonna not say that. I'm never gonna not say it, right? Like, this is your divine counterpart, which is also within you. That balanced masculine and feminine energy, right? Those were not how, whatever. It's not how it was laid out. The Queen of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, you're working on something that is leading to your prosperity, to your stability, to, you know, having the freedom to live your life the way that you want to live it. In a, you know, this again, like with the Queen of Pentacles, she's very nurturing, she's very mama, very caring, very loving. And this new beginning, I very much see the Page of Pentacles as the Fool, right? It's just another way of saying, like, your awakening and all of this healing work that you've done has led you to this new beginning that is blossoming into, because I picked up 4 cards at once, this beautiful Sun card, this stable, wonderful, incredible energy where you are happy and running through the fields and just completely joyful and happy. And it's just incredible energy to be in. So that's why it's so important, like, whenever you look back, to just be grateful for what you've overcome and where you've been, because it's bringing you to this grounded, beautiful energy. And your inner, like, look at this. That's you. That's what you're manifesting. That's the energy that you're stepping into. So if you're sitting here wondering, is it ever going to come in? Is my manifestation, is this ever going to work out? Yes. Here it is. This is you, with so much to be grateful for. Sorry, I had to pause the video for a moment because people came home, dogs were barking. It was very dramatic. Anyways, if you were looking for a sign that everything's going to work out and that you're going to be okay, and that, you know, is it going to work out? Yes. I see you overcoming your fear. I see you letting go of that old, worn out version of you that was never even really you. That was all just an illusion, right? It's going to be okay. It's going to work out. Yes, the answer is yes. Is it going to work out? Yes. Spirit is saying yes. Yes, it's going to work out. We have the Three of Pentacles clarified by the Devil, which I have to say, pile 2. I'm a witch and a pagan. I'm not a very, like, organized one. I don't necessarily show up to every Sabbat, and I'm a lone witch, you know. But when I read the story of the devil and how his, like, in witchcraft, how the devil was I have a little resentment for this card, but I understand what it represents, and I'm more in the energy of the devil being the horned one and representing, you know, more of like the King of Pentacles energy, but I didn't write this deck. So, you keep working on overcoming your fear and your addiction. Three of Pentacles could be a third-party situation. When I see the Three of Pentacles, I think of it as, you know, you're working on something with a group. Or maybe it's just you're talking to somebody else about the stuff that you're going through in your life, you know, and they're helping you work through it. You're chatting with your friends about what it is that you want to create. I'm just going to get a little more information about this Devil card for this Three of Pentacles. When I see it, I think this is you overcoming, yes, this Three of Pentacles and the Devil. When I see that, I think this is you healing and letting go of, we had the Five of Pentacles over here. So whatever it was that hurt you and left you feeling left out in the cold, you working with somebody, or with your angels or with your guides or with spirit, working through that and healing it and stepping into this Nine of Cups, very happy, very free. You know, the Nine of Cups kind of makes me think of the Nine of Pentacles, which is more grounded, but very similar feelings. You know, the Nine of Cups is like, I'm somebody who I've healed a majority of my stuff. I mean, are we ever done healing? I look at this person as they, you know, they are, this is who you really are, pile two. This is the truth of who you are. This goddess or God, masculine, feminine, whatever. Very happy, fulfilled, human avatar of love. And I think that's what you're realizing. You're realizing that the past and anything and everything that ever hurt you it's not worth holding on to. It's worth releasing, because when you release it, when you forgive, when you let go, this is where you are. And it's okay if sometimes you need a reminder of that. Now, my darling, a lot of cards came out for this pile, so I'm going to keep going. Ace of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. This is the luckiest card. This, Ace of Pentacles, is the luckiest card in the deck. So earlier when I said, is it going to work out? That's you asking, is it going to happen? Because I see you here working on something and waiting for your ships to come in, right? You're waiting for this Ace of Pentacles. Whatever it is you're working on, it's like, bloop, yes, it's coming. I'm sitting here saying, it's gonna happen. You keep showing up. You keep doing it. You keep making the effort. And all of this beautiful healing work that you've been doing, and whatever it is you're working on in the, you know, pounding away at, for some reason, I thought of like a dwarf making a sword. Not that you're a blacksmith. Maybe you are. I don't know. Whatever you've been diligently working on, it's coming. And, you know, the Hanged Man can have several interpretations. In this situation, I would say you need a new perspective. Because the Hangman can also be, it's not time to take action. But that's really not what I'm getting from this energy. I think that perhaps, my beloved pile 2, you need a new perspective because it's already here and you're missing it and you're not seeing it. You're not seeing the love that's surrounding you. You're not seeing your blessings. You're not seeing what you have that is so beautiful every day that you wake up next to, or to. It could be your dog that you wake up next to every day and you're missing it, right? I mean, it could be a really beautiful human being that you're waking up next to, and it's just become so routine for you that you're like not, it's right in your face. And perhaps you've been a little bit too focused on, this, what could go wrong, your fear, addictions that you're missing, that you're happily ever after, your family, your friends, it's all with you right now. It's a journey. It's not a destination. And sometimes we can get so caught up in creating something that we miss the beauty that's surrounding us right in this very moment. So don't let that happen to you. Don't look back in 3 years or 3 months or whenever and be like, man, I really had it made and I missed it. I missed it because I was so focused on getting promoted. Or, I thought that achieving, making $1 million was the most important thing, but really the most important thing was spending time with my grandmother. And I missed it, You don't want that to happen to you. I mean, the other things that you're creating are important. I'm not saying that they're not. I'm just saying that you're already surrounded by beautiful friends and family and just like the most amazing energy ever. Look at this. There are so many positive cards in this spread. And not only do you have the Ace of Pentacles, which, did I mention that it was the luckiest card in the deck? Did I say that? I think I did. But you have the Page of Pentacles, and these are pretty similar energies. So we're going to pull some Oracle cards. And what do you think? I'm going to just pull, right? I have these new decks, Oracle of the Fairies and the Magic of Unicorns, and I'm very partial to them because I am a fairy and a unicorn and a mermaid and whatever fairy creature you can think of. I'm like, that's me. So let's just see, but I'm very much feeling the Work Your Light Oracle deck. Maybe we'll pull more than one card, Work Your Light, and I'm going to open them both up so that we're good to go. And don't worry, I will pull from the Magic of the Unicorns in another reading. It's bound to happen. Okay. Sorry, I gotta go a little bit more. This is Work Your Light Oracle. Okay. Soul Family. This says call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. Maybe there's something that you're working on right now that you think you have to do by yourself when you don't. Maybe there's some people around you that are willing to help you. The Age of Light, you've been training for this for lifetimes. Look at that. Remember when I said that the trials that you've been through in your life, nobody else could have healed from those experiences but you? That's because you are a powerful, priest or priestess, and you have been on this earth for a really long time, and you know what you're doing. Keepers of the earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. So is that shift in perspective that you need, that you aren't alone, and that you're surrounded by your family and by love and just so much beauty? Have you been feeling recently that you are alone, but really you're not? It's just something that you're creating that isn't, it's just an illusion, because your ego is trying to convince you, fear is trying to convince you that like you're alone and you don't have anyone to help you, when in fact the opposite is true. Just something to think about, pile 2. I'm not ever going to tell you what to do. Tree wisdom. This is the Oracle of Fairies. This tree dryad will help you navigate through your current situation. Her flute can reveal insights and answers through the sound it makes. You need to spend some time outside. Get off of your cell phone. Go hang out with the tree dryads. Or just the trees. Sit in a garden. Inspiration. Be prepared, as you'll soon receive a visit from the Fairy of Inspiration. Come dusk or dawn, she can call at any time. That really makes me think about that Ace of Pentacles coming in, that new energy. So you be ready. Celebration. Get ready to let your hair down and celebrate. It's time to go out to dance and play, and an invitation could be on the way. You think they meant for that to rhyme? I bet they did. And that also makes me think of that 3 of Cups at the end of the reading that I didn't quite touch on, but 3 of Cups energy is very, you know, going out and living your best life with your friends or family or whoever. I'm trying to find it. Here it is. This 3 of Cups that was clarified by the 10 of Pentacles. Man, I should not be so hasty to put these cards away next time. There's something to celebrate soon, and it's coming your way. Look at that. Celebrate good times, come on. Maybe this thing that you're going to be celebrating is this new idea that is just gonna take off. I don't know. I'm not going to pretend to know. It could be a marriage, it could be a wedding, it could be a birthday party, it could be anything, but promise me that when this invitation comes that you'll go. Even if it's just get out of the house and spend some time around some amazing, lovely, wonderful souls. Pile 2, that's all I have for you. Until next time, I am sending you love and light and joy and grace and bliss. Thank you for watching. I am very grateful for you, and I love you very much. Hello, my lovely pile 3. This is for anybody who chose the Desert Rose Selenite. I really love. They say that there is a spirit in this, and when you need them, they will show up to help you with a task. It kind of like a genie in a bottle, only it's a genie in a crystal. That's what they say. But I feel like that could be said of any crystal. This is for all of you who chose this crystal and this deck. This is the Shadowscapes Tarot card deck, which is one of my favorites. I pre-shuffled, and I will pull more cards while I'm talking. I'm going to show you the cards, and then we'll get into your reading. So we have the 9 of Cups, 2 of Swords. What are you stressed about? Page of Wands. Some lovely energy. The Hermit. 2 of Pentacles. And the Moon, which I do not read like I would say your average tarot reader would say the moon is about deception and illusions, but that's not how I read the moon. Okay, let's get some clarifiers. My darling, my angel, what are you worried about? I could see you up in your head, overthinking, overanalyzing about something, trying to make a choice, right? There's a choice here that you're trying to make and really not sure which way to go. But Spirit is here to remind you, my beautiful darling, that you already have everything that you need right here. It's all within you. Everything. There, you are surrounded with love. You are surrounded with happiness. You have a lot going for you. You are an incredible goddess or god. 9 of Cups, clarified by the 10 of Pentacles. Something magical is coming in for you. But this energy, this is the first 2 cards coming out. So I feel that Spirit just wants to remind you to count your blessings here with this beautiful energy, because, and I say that just because really the only card we have here other than the moon is that isn't like ridiculously positive is the 2 of Swords, which is why I said, what are you overthinking about? What are you worried about? What are you trying to figure out? Are you waiting for something to come in? Are you, is there something you're trying to manifest that hasn't quite gotten here yet? Are you at a point you need to change? Okay, Page of Swords. That's changing the way that you're thinking. That's realizing that the worst is behind you and that really the only thing there is to fear is fear itself, and that you created, right, when you focus on it. So, if something is taking its sweet Knight of Pentacles time to come in, that's okay. That's okay. Let it take its sweet divine time. And in the meantime, while you're waiting for this, whatever it is, to show up, okay, no, now I get it. You have a decision to make. You don't have to rush that decision. Don't let anybody rush that decision. But it's important for you to choose with your heart. And if you have any kind of fear-based thinking going on, with this decision that you have to make, don't let it be the energy that guides you. I think that you're trying to figure out what do I want to do next? And there's nothing wrong with being in that space. There's nothing wrong with being in a space of like, I'm not too happy with where I am. I mean, it's not a bad place to be, but there's just something else for me. And I say that because of this Page of Wands. And when I see the Page of Wands, I think of somebody who has a lot to explore. Somebody who, there's some new skills they want to develop. Maybe you want to take up playing the guitar. Maybe you want to explore painting, or you want to try cross-country hiking. There's a lot that you want to try. And qualified by the Queen of Swords. When I see the Queen of Swords, I think traditionally the Queen of Swords is seen as somebody who's rather cold, but I don't think of that. I think that the Queen of Swords is somebody who, when she makes a decision, she chooses from a place of power. You know, she knows what she wants. And the Queen of Swords, when I say she doesn't let emotion rule her, you really do have a decision to make. The Lovers came out. When I say she doesn't let emotion rule her, the Queen of Swords, I mean that she doesn't let her negative emotions get the best of her so that she's deciding in a panic. The Queen of Swords knows to ground her energy and not to listen to that voice of panic or fear. And maybe the Queen of Swords is going to let her inspiration guide her. Let your inspiration guide you. When you feel inspired, when you feel uplifted, when you feel love and joy for this decision that you have to make, whatever it might be, you don't choose from a place of fear or anxiety. That your feelings are a barometer for what would be the right move in this situation. Step one, you don't have to make that decision super duper fast. You can make it when you're ready. Step two is move when you're inspired. Make a decision when you feel inspired to make a decision. If you need to go within for a little bit, hermit it up, and ground your energy, that's fine. That's fine. Do that. Spend some time, remember, like grounding yourself and indulging in self-care. And, you know, with the hermit, you are allowing the path to reveal itself to you, because I'm just going to pull the cards as I need them as I talk, right? With the hermit here, you know, you see how they're moving with this lantern, right? They have a lantern. There it is. You see the lantern? Why do they have a lantern? Because they're walking in the darkness and in the moonlight, right? And when I see the moon card, I think like there's some information that you don't have. You don't have everything. You don't know it all. You don't know how it's all going to work out. So you're having to move by faith. And you see this Queen of Earth, Queen of Pentacles. You see the light that is around her head, you know, and in her heart. She is grounded in love, and she moves by faith. So I really feel at this moment, when you're wondering, what in the world do I do? You need to balance yourself first before you make this decision. Because you can manifest whatever it is that you want to manifest. My darling, I keep looking at myself and my eyes go this direction. Balance yourself. Whatever it is that you want to manifest, you are perfectly capable of manifesting it. It could be new romance. It could be a new business opportunity. It could be, you know, anything. I don't know what you want to manifest. I'm not you. But rest assured that you have what it takes to manifest it. This is the Eight of Pentacles. So you're working on something. And you're wanting to manifest potentially love. Because we have the Lovers, right? Maybe you're choosing between two lovers and you're not sure which one to go with. I don't know. Maybe you just are wanting to manifest your soulmate, your twin flame, your divine counterpart, or just like maybe you don't care about any of those titles and you're like, I want a partner. Back to the beginning where we have this Nine of Cups and this Ten of Pentacles, you are already surrounded by love and blessings and just pure, beautiful energy. Don't forget that. Don't forget it. You're this beautiful, okay, this always makes me think of Coraline, which is probably like maybe not the best. But you know, maybe you've seen Coraline when, before she finds out that the button-eyed lady is freaking psycho, she goes into the garden and the dad is singing to her. That's what this card makes me think of. But look, like, think of the beauty in that scene, right? We're just honed on that one specific scene. This woman playing her piano in the garden, that's you. And it's okay if you don't know how it's all going to manifest and work out right now. You don't need to have all of the answers because you're walking by faith. You know, put the burden down of trying to figure it all out. You don't always get to know everything and how it's going to work out. And I'm like preaching to the choir here because I'm queen of like trying to figure it all out, right? Like I'm the queen of like, well, what's going to happen next? Or how is it going to work out? Especially with all these card decks that I have. I do have to remind myself quite often, like, you don't get to have all of the answers. Sometimes you have to move by faith in the moonlight with your lantern, wondering, like, and each step is being revealed to you as you walk this beautiful path that if the sun were shining, you would be surrounded by all of these beautiful, lovely animals and flowers and just beautiful magic. And all of it's ultimately you, right? For those of you who resonate with romantical things, I'm gonna pull from the romance angels and we're gonna see what comes out. If you're not in the whole like I'm trying to manifest a partner, then this part's not for you. Don't worry, I will pull more cards. But we have many people watching, so wedding. Look at that. This situation involves marriage. Maybe you're trying to decide whether or not you should marry this person. Maybe you're like, should I marry them? I don't know. I'm just spitballing here, right? Heart-to-heart conversation is what came out next. So, have it. Open up. Be vulnerable. Talk to them about how you're feeling. We're all telepathic, but really nobody can read your mind. Which I know is a bit of a contradiction, but you got to speak up, okay? If you feel something, say something. If you feel a certain way about a thing, here I am tapping this card on the table. Say it. Say it. Don't be afraid. Speak up even if your voice shakes. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Pile 3. It's not about the destination. It's a journey. Just trying to think if there's any more cards I want to pull. I am partial. I really want to pull from the Magic of the Unicorns. Let's just see what happens. See what comes out. Magic of the Unicorns. What messages do we have for pile 3? I went really loose here when I said messages from Spirit. I'm just talking and channeling messages, really, honestly. Oneness. Look for the common humanity. Invoke Lemurian light. That's powerful. Unity, heart, consciousness. Look at that grid around the earth. Anything else? Beautiful unicorns. I love the images in this deck. I love this deck. You know, maybe with this oneness, there's a need to remember, I guess, ain't nothing else coming out. I'm going to read from the book. Don't judge me. Okay? Or judge me, whatever. It's a new deck, so. 42. This card is a reminder that we are all part of the divine. In essence, we are one large entity. Source is an ocean of love, and we are all droplets of it. Each droplet, even when it is on a journey of individual experiences, remains part of the ocean and seeks ways to return to it. Whenever you choose this card, your unicorn guidance is to look for the common humanity in everyone. Our breath is our connection to Source, and all humans and animals breathe. Our hearts all beat. We are all born vulnerable. We all look for love and happiness. Whether rich or poor, boss or worker, healthy or sick, we are all source energy seeking to learn. Whatever religion, race, or culture we are experiencing, we are all droplets on our way back to the ocean of love. Hold this in your heart and be compassionate to all. Seek the divine thread that connects us all. Reach out to somebody today. A smile, a word, any form of connection. Sorry, I was just thinking back to heart conversations. When you have linked with any form of connection with a stranger strengthens the bonds. When you have linked with unicorns and they are working through you, the energy of love is even stronger. This accelerates your own journey back to Source. Lemurians were a high-frequency force that spread love, light, and healing wherever it was needed. They worked closely with unicorns and absolutely understood oneness. Ask Lemurian and unicorn energy to touch your heart with oneness and see humans worldwide holding hands. That message was for somebody. Well, pile 3, this is all I have for you. Thank you for trusting me to read your cards. I look forward to seeing you in another video, and I am sending you all of my love and light and joy and grace and bliss.